This full moon is all about pushing through blocks and any kind of stagnant energy to help with self-empowerment and movement forward. This could bring up a lot of frustrations and fears and anxieties. So it's incredibly important, if you are feeling those, to give yourself some extra love and kindness. And the more that you take action, the better you will feel. Hi, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. So let's just jump right into your reading for the full moon in June. So first we are going to look at what lessons you are learning at this time. What main lesson are you learning at this time? What main lesson are you learning at this time, Gemini? Thank you. Surrender. Okay, I'm just going to pull out the rest of your cards and then flow with that. Surrender. Surrender really talks about releasing control, releasing constraints, and allowing something bigger than yourself to help guide you. We don't need to fully surrender and just sit there and wait for someone or something to come in and fully guide us and direct us. We have our own guidance system. We are our own free will people. But it is feeling like control is something it's hindering you. I heard half-mast, so I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, okay, I know what that means. It's like that control is only keeping you in this little bubble, and surrendering will help to expand that bubble around you. But it's releasing control. So what area of Gemini's life is this the most? Woo! Embracing and focus. And then there's silence at the end of at the bottom of the deck. This actually has some interesting energy, so I'm going to kind of include that. I'm just feeling it. And I don't think these cards are... There, try my best. Okay. It's interesting. We have similar moons. We have a butterfly and a looking glass, and that's speaking to me. And then we have a swan and more butterflies. This feels like the area of your life that this lesson is trying to help you and you see winter, and there's winter. It's helping to bring more warmth to your world. This feels like it's in all aspects of your life, to be honest. But it's almost like in a learned behavior or like a behavioral routine. Because I'm just seeing somebody who's, you know, looking through the looking glass and like hyper focused, and this is how it's going to be, and it's going to be like that, and it's going to be like this, and it's going to be do. And then the butterfly comes along and it breaks their focus, and now they're looking at the butterfly, and the butterfly talks about transformation, change, growth. I also heard illumination. And it feels like this difficulty with surrendering, it's almost like, it's interesting to me because we got winter here and we have winter here. And I feel with that one, it's like somebody who has a hard time letting warmth in. And like Gemini, you're an air sign, you can be cerebral. That aspect is there, dependent on what is in the rest of your chart, but that doesn't mean that you're not loving, that you don't care. It's just that cerebralness comes naturally. That cerebralness is where, you know, that intelligence is, and where that curiosity is, and where that dynamic energy is. But this feels more, it feels more like building walls around yourself so that nobody can come in, and hyper focusing on, maybe not even hyper focusing on, but like the what is around these walls, and these walls, like controlling that. And it's making you feel not fulfilled, alone, lonely. Like there's no, it's hard to grow life in it. Like it's hard to bring somebody into your very vibrant, compassionate, caring inner world to show that deep heart that a Gemini has. It feels like it's really difficult, and surrendering those walls and surrendering the control and allowing change to happen. You might think to yourself, oh, I won't like that, but you're not even giving yourself the opportunity to try. And it feels like with these 3 butterflies, I feel like you are aware of this, and it's like Spirit has come in and tried to tell you this a couple of times. And you might be starting to finally listen. And that's the lesson that this full moon is helping you with. So this, I just heard willpower. Yeah, Gemini has incredibly strong willpower. But sometimes it's not about willpower or power or control or focus. It's about warmth and growth and change and healing. As I am saying this with the walls, we create walls on purpose to protect ourselves. So it's not something to beat yourself up with or for if this is resonating for you. It's not something to beat yourself up for. It's there for a reason, and learning what it is, why it's there, and how to move through it and let the walls down. It's a process. but it feels like it's one that you're craving, you're really wanting. Okay, so I'm just going to get a few more cards. So, what has Gemini already learned that can help them with this? What tools in their toolbox that they already have can they use for this? 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. The Awakening. And 7 of Crystals. Which is 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups, the Judgment, and the 7 of Pentacles. So when I looked at the Judgment card, I heard self-reliant and guiding. And what this feels like to me is the energy of somebody like with the peacock. Like the peacock is beautiful, but the feathers are vast. And with that, I feel like with Gemini, with their life, it's like they know how to guide and help. And like with the 10 of Shells, it feels like so much love that you're sprinkling into the life of others. So much love, so much love, so much love. Okay, I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to help you with that. Let's build you up. Let's build you up so that you feel great about yourself. It feels like that's what you do. But when it comes to your own, it's like you just have a hard time building yourself up. You have a hard time letting go of those walls. And it's keeping people away, or it's keeping relationships from deepening. And I feel loneliness with that. But you know how to move through this because you've helped others move through this. So now it's just spinning all that beautiful, delicious knowledge that Gemini has and focusing it on yourself. With the 7 of Crystals, the key words on it are option and results. And what I feel from that, it's like you could take a seed and you can grow it. You can help those around you grow their seed. And it's okay to focus that on yourself. You have more options than you realize to help you move through that. For some, this might be like a really psychologically intense journey, and reaching out to somebody to hold your hand through it, to give you some tools to help move through it can be incredibly beneficial. And I just heard move mountains. That can help move mountains. Because it feels like it feels like this has been going on for a really long time. But it's like your soul is wanting happiness. It's wanting to feel good in the relationships around them. It just feels like letting people in, letting go of control, surrendering to the good that comes towards you and not building walls up towards the good. Might even be a little bit of self-sabotage energy as well. And you'd be surprised at when you are able to do this for yourself, those seeds and that nugget of knowledge that you give to others to help with their growth and life lessons and life with your amazing dynamic personality, you're going to be able to help even more. This is a lesson that you are meant to learn. It's not a lesson that is meant to make you feel bad, okay? So please be so loving and so kind towards yourself. The butterflies of transformation are trying to come towards you and help you with this change, the surrender, this warming up of the seasons and letting down even just like half of a wall. People want to have experiences with you. They want to love you. And learning to allow that to happen can really deepen how fulfilling and good your life will feel. Okay, so I want to get some advice, affirmation. Can I get an affirmation card, please, for Gemini for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Okay. I make empowered choices. And that feels like I can deal with whatever comes my way. I have everything that I need to prosper. And then also the top card was pulling at me. When I show my worth, others give support. That one actually feels really in tune with this. When I show my worth, others give support. So it's like the more that you allow people to come in past your walls and face what those walls look like and how they block you from emotionally fulfilling experiences, you're going to be surprised at how easy it is for people to love you and how easy it becomes for you to love them even more than what you do. That's going to deepen as well. With the I have everything I need to prosper, I am feeling like it's like the 10 of Cups energy for me. And it's interesting. We've got the Emperor and the Queen. So if any of you are single, it might be something that is wanting to come in towards you. Kind of getting that vibe. And we have the Strength card. So the Strength card in its reverse form is feeling powerless, feeling not capable, lack of confidence, it could also be controlling too. Same with the emperor. The emperor. The emperor. I'm just feeling like learning to release control. Because all that you are is enough. I have everything I need to prosper. All that you are is enough. You are worthy and deserving of these emotionally fulfilling and happy experiences, loving experiences. I make empowered choices. If anything, this feels like a little bit of a switchover. I make empowered choices. It's like learning to disengage from protective mode and to empower yourself in ways where you feel strong enough to let people in. And then with this, I can deal with whatever comes my way. I heard self-assured. It feels like when you let those walls down, you're going to realize that you still have your back. You still have your back. And it doesn't make your boundaries softer. If anything, it makes them better for you. So much better for you. Okay, Gemini, that's what I have for your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. And at the end of this reading, there's going to be a Archangel Michael clearing, energy clearing, to utilize whenever you feel like you need it. I also put it up in my YouTube as like a separate video too for whenever you want. Thank you so much for being here. I send you so much love. See you next time. Bye. I lovingly and gratefully call upon Archangel Michael. 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 I ask you please, Archangel Michael, to cut, clear, and remove any and all energies, energy cords, or energy attachments from anyone or anything, and to send it lovingly back to the original owners. And if it cannot go there for their highest good, then for it to be placed somewhere safe within the universe, where it cannot do any harm, or be safely transmuted into light and love. I ask you please, Archangel Michael, to cut, clear, and remove any and all energies, energy cords, or energy attachments, or vibrations from anyone or anything, and to send it lovingly back to the original owners. And if it cannot go there for their highest good, then for it to be placed somewhere safe within the universe, where it can do no harm, or be safely transmuted into light and love. I ask you please, Archangel Michael, to cut, clear, and remove any and all energies, energy cords, or energy attachments from anyone or anything, and to send it lovingly back to the original owners. And if it cannot go there for their highest good, then for it to be placed somewhere safe within the universe, where it could do no harm, or be safely transmuted into light and love. I ask you please, Archangel Michael, for this to be for anybody who watches this video at any time that they feel the need to call upon you to help clear their energies. I thank you so much, Archangel Michael. I love you.